All right, boys, we have Clef versus Dez right here. Clef is going to be the Buccaneers uniform. Dez in the Dallas Cowboys uniforms. Really fast. You guys like this chain, right? You like this controller? Is it hard? I'm not sure. I don't know. So we have Clef on offense immediately, right? And he's going to be, we watch it in the other game, he is going from gun bunch in Washington playbook, gun bunch, all the way to gun tight pretty much consistently every single time. And he's motioning out this outside wide receiver, Carmichael, and a lot of times is looking for a one-on-one ag opportunity out here. And immediately we're actually going to see this. So outside corner is in a flat, this outside corner, and Dez has this guy cross-manned. It appears that Clef's going to test it, and it's actually pro. That is tip drill pick artist again. That's what won Dez that last game. Oh, wow. Watch this. So we have basically a Tampa 2 shell, cross-manned. Gonna force a knockout. And then we're gonna see the tip drill pick artist activate right there for that. Holy shoot, dude. Dang, that's actually... I'm surprised Clef went to this because this look right here is not a good ag look. You can maybe lob this like over here and, you know, catch it in like stride or something. But... you're not going to be able to, this is a bad, you won't get favorable animations when you try agging with the defender coming from here and you're over here. And it gets tipped up, and then actually picked. Huge for Dez immediately. I'm surprised Clef tried that. I am very surprised Clef tried that. That's worked out twice for Dez now, where he's able to force those kind of incompletions. Against his last game against, who was it, Wesley, it wasn't I was a little bit surprised. Right there, that's a pretty consistent animation, and it's just about the ball getting tipped up, going into your defender's hands. Fortunate, of course, to be able to have that happen. Yeah, we're watching a replay right here. Let's skip this a little bit forward. I think we're going to have a little bit of delay here. And yeah, first play for Dez is going to be out of the gun bunch. Running Y curl. He only ran this a few times last game. You see, Clef is in the 5 or 3-5 wide, probably sending a lot of 5 to 3-man pressure here. And you got to be looking for this inverted streak, halfback wheel, right? Very basic route combo. That's going to be good pretty much every single Madden. And already you could see, look, his eyes immediately are on the left side. What's the defense doing here? The safety who started right here appears to be rolling to the middle of the field, either in a deep blue. That could be a cross man. Can't tell, but regardless, it's rolling to the middle of the field of some sort. And then now we're saying, okay, he's out of there, so we're isolating this defender. This defender has to choose between defending the seam streak or defending the wheel. It appears the defender is defending that seam streak, and so we're able to take that wheel. Really good route combo right there. That route combo is one that'll be good regardless of the Madden. Literally, like regardless of the Madden, those types of things are universal. And I love seeing route combos like that. That Y curl became popular probably like a year or two ago, Madden 21, Madden 22, and it's cool to see it still working. Verticals right here. Point receiver is on a hot routed post route. A lot of times you'll see people just snap verticals with them on that crosser, but he likes the post a little bit better. We're going to see him go to the high ball right here. Scary high ball and not able to get it. Could have came down, though. Can't be too upset if you're Dez. Dez, he's behind my face cam, but he did do a little like, you can't be too upset. It's a tight window. Good dot, though. Like, good place to put the ball because probably not going to get picked off. He's going throughout the playbook right here, now going back into gun bunch. I was about to take a swig of my Ghost energy drink, but I chose not to. The play call is trail, and the hot routes on this are pretty basic. We're going to keep this angle route from the tight end. We're going to keep this drag. We have a post coming from this outside receiver, possible motion snap in from him, and then the C route right here, a hot routed C route on the ISO side. Really, really good. Able to hit that post. Carmichael, kind of a bad user by Clef right here. Let's see if we can actually get rid of some of this drawing on the screen really fast for you guys. And I want to watch this play again here. Let's skip ahead 30 seconds. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's watch this again really fast. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit again. Boom, back it up. Back it up. Cool. So we have the opportunity right here to see Clef one, the ability to highball to a tall receiver. Actually, not a bad user at all. I mean, but Brian Dawkins, I'd like to see him commit more, right? Like, you got to commit more to be able to hope to be able to get not. If you commit, you might actually be able to get a hit on him. Yeah, bad user by Clef, but I mean, high ball on that ball is going to be a pretty safe throw unless he gets tipped up and picked off, which is the way Dez getting his stops. Here's what he's bopping. I kind of thought Miley Cyrus, but the way he's kind of jerking his head right there, I'm not sure any MC songs that that would have that motion. Regardless, so Clef back in the gun tight. He just audibled to this from gun bunch, and you see this motioned out streak, play slot post. He is now pretty basic route combo, except he's put a wheel on the field. If there's any kind of pressure, you got to assume it's going to be a quick throw. Let's see if he does do that. Yep, yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm a freaking mind reader. No, it's because like this stuff is consistent Madden to Madden, where a lot of people say like, oh, it's glitch plays, it's whatever. But this is not the case. Look, he goes. We have this. So look, blitz. We have a vertical attacking route right here. We have a streak right here, and then we have something replacing that blitzing guy. I know a lot of drawing, but it's a pretty basic combo right there. That's going to work consistently to beat zone blitzes in Madden. And in this game, because of the Ags, you're going to have to double team that outside dude or do some kind of inverting to be able to defend it. All the way to gun tight again. Not calling slot post. He's calling PA slot corner, which is a call that he has not really used much in this tournament from what I've seen. And it ends up getting bagged, actually. He does quick snap it. I don't hate the idea of just changing it up, going to something a little bit different, especially a pretty high-powered quick snap play like that. It's always good to be able to throw that in there just to keep your opponent a little bit off guard, because I will say Clef has been kind of predictable on his play calls, and I'm guessing Dez is aware of that because he probably just watched that last game. Motion's out, and we're going double slants right here. Not sure why this is better, why a slant here is better than the stock post, but for some reason Clef is going to it sometimes, and we're going to see, yeah. I assume, look, if we see this guy bail somewhere, we see he's going to bail back, he's going to go somewhere. If we see this guy go, blitz, we're going to see a quick throw. No blitz, no quick throw. Looking now, has a super late, going to have to high ball. He does, good catch, and he holds on to it. Jason Witten, oh, not able to throw somebody down. The young gun has the quick fingers to make the tackle, but Clef moving the ball pretty well right now. Again, that pick early wasn't really so much a bad I mean, it was a tip, but yeah, it was a bad read. I don't think it was a very agable ball. Clef, ooh, forcing that one. Oh. Going back to PA slot corner with a quick snap, which I don't hate that idea. It does seem like Dez, I mean, you could freeform this up right here. You could. I thought maybe he'd go for the ag here. This is a ball that I feel like you would throw if you haven't ran this very much, because you think that it's going to get like over here, but the route kind of sucks when it throws late. That's so... Man, it's odd. It really looks like Clef like hadn't ran that really before. Huh. Back into it right here, audibling the outside wide receiver out. And we see, yeah, Clef just playing games with that middle wide receiver, but always attacking the field vertically and horizontally. And Clef, good pocket, able to take off up the middle. One of the big weaknesses of Dollar is that middle interior, right? Whenever you're playing Dollar or any kind of blitz like this, that is going to be really big on edge pressure. And, all right, well, he pinched his line, so that took that away. Nice little out route right there. Ooh, not able to get many yards after the catch, but good little out route, good dot by Clef. All the way into gun tight now, going back to bench, and you got to be looking for this receiver, this running back rather, down the field on this streak. They actually just patched those, so they came in on a patch. Apparently, it was unintended, and they just patched them back to be the original streaks. But in this game right here, we have just them going straight vertical. I don't know why they would... I don't think anybody was complaining about that, really. Like, it was just a cool addition to the game, make it a little bit different. But regardless, we're back to the old running back streaks that go a little bit horizontal, then up the field. Yeah, slot post again. You can see blitz radar is showing that we're setting a little left edge pressure right here. Let's see what Clef's going to actually do. What do we have here, Clef? What do we got? Motioning back in right now is Carmichael. Double streaks. He's just going to snap it. Yep, he does. Throws it away. 4th and 5. Dez with a huge opportunity right here. Man, I will say, you'll see some cool route combos, but I've said it a lot. I feel like this meta right now has changed the game to be some of the worst route combos I've seen in the game. Like, and they're really effective in this game. Like, they're the best route combos you could do in this game. So, pressure coming off the left side right here. Got to be looking for him to shift a little bit to the right. That pressure actually came free. Corner route's wide open, though. Able to get it and able to get into the end zone. 4th and 5. That's huge right there. What happened with Dez? I'm surprised that was so open. Let's see. So we have a hard flyer here. Take away the flat. But that corner was open. That corner was open. That's open. Wow. A lot was open. Bad defense from Dez. Clef right back on the board. 7-7 ball game now. Dez back on offense, looking to strike back. He's up a stop already, and he's going right back to this bench setup of just out route corner, and then halfback on a streak. Throwing the out route, a little contested, and again, look, high ball. This is a throw that I guarantee you would not high ball. These dudes are high balling it. Why? Because it's the best in the game. I've started to bleep myself out. It hurts ad revenue when I swear, so I'm starting just to bleep myself out instead of trying to catch it in editing. Regardless, so 2nd and 6. Yeah, you see, again, coming out in bunch every single time, audibling to the tight off set right now, and going to Saints in that has this deep post going over the middle. Let's see what we have. Throws RB. Good throw. Oh, get off of me. That's CJ2K out of bounds. 1st and 10. 4 for 5 for 44 is the big dog Dez. And we're going back to, yeah, so, again, look, inverted streak, wheel. Basically, this guy is irrelevant in coverage. Literally, I'm just going to cover him up really fast because this guy, like, actually doesn't exist. Literally does not exist. So, if he bails, right, or is cross-manned or something, it's a one-on-one with this guy, basically. Long story short. Let's see what we have. Let's see how this play actually works out. Huge fan of this play. Huge fan of it. Boom. Literally, look. That safety bailed. One-on-one with this guy. This guy is irrelevant. Cover him up. Catches it. Boom. Who is Monk? Who is that, dude? Who is that? I don't know. I always think Malik Monk, but that's obviously it's not Malik Monk. Whatever. Going back to the play call trail. Going 5 wide now is Dez. First time I think I've seen him do this. A little mesh concept underneath. Whole lot of action going underneath. And he's able to throw that out route in the pocket. Pretty underrated throw right here. So we see Clef is baseline, which means his receiver or his corners are going to start outside, right? They're going to start in the same spot every time. So when they're against a bunch, right, they are like there's a huge gap between them and the receivers. So if that guy is the flat, you have a little pocket before he gets to him. And actually, it even ends up being the slot corner who is the flat, widens out, and you're able to throw that before the flat. It can be a scary throw a little bit, but definitely a throw that I've seen in Maddens over and over again every single year. You're able to attack those seams, especially against baseline style defenses, because they're not pressed up on the defense or on the receivers at all. They leave openings in the just from alignment, basically. 2nd and 5, going back to the inverted streak right here on the left side. Gotta be looking for a corner route on the right. And I mean, even though he's going 5 wide, it's the same idea, right? Doesn't matter if this wheel is coming from here or here. It's the same idea pretty much. This guy, irrelevant. And yeah, even right there, that dude played a flat and he was just able to throw that wheel even still against it, which is just, I mean, you're just able to do that pretty much. It just is how the game plays. We're going to take this to the end of the first quarter. 7-7 game, really good championship right here. Dez trying to become the very first person, the youngest person ever to win a belt, right? The youngest ever to win a belt. Could have possibly thrown an ag right there on 1st and 10 to the touchdown. Doesn't. 7 for 9 for 80 and 1 tutty right now. Clef trying to get a stop right here. Clef is down a possession. Remember, he threw that pick early in his first drive, actually first play of his first drive. And now we see Dez audible to the stack, Y off. Let's see how he attacks. Has B, throws B, touchdown. Yeah, Clef kind of, I don't want to say a weak user because he felt like he had to use her over the middle of the field right here. Right? Kind of have to use her right here or else this could be a throw to A. But doesn't pop up to B fast enough and the high ball on top of it. There's nothing you can do if you're Clef. You just have to have a middle blue right there. Yeah, touchdown Dez. Dez going to take a 7-point lead and Clef's going to get the ball right back. But with Dez getting the ball at half, this is a really good opportunity for him to actually be able to make something happen. 2nd and 10 for Clef right now. Going to the bunch, or going to the tight rather. You see, he's not calling slot post as often, and he's going to a lot of bench, right? Going to a lot of bench right here. Let's see how it pays off for him in this case. Has Y, throws Y, catches Y. Gets out of bounds as well. And this time, looks like he's going to quick snap PA slot corner, more likely than not. Yeah, he does. PA slot corner is a quick snap, looking over the middle, gets it to Cooper Kupp. Kupp catches it. Nice little gain right there. Yeah, every single time it's this audible. Every single time. Going back to PA slot corner, going to be a quick snap. Not really having anything. Don't try throwing anything here. Throw it away. PA slot corner really has not been getting open for Clef at all. I don't know if he's, every single time he's thinking that Dez is going to audible, or kind of adjust his defense and give up something, but he's going right back to it. Now he's going back to bench. So he's doing the same motion that he would do out of slot post, right? And instead he's doing it out of bench, but he put the dude on a streak. He sees, so Clef, 3rd and 2, sees that this guy's blitzing, so he's immediately going to attack where that defender's leaving with a wheel. Not a bad idea at all. Not a bad idea at all. The user's in that area, though, but look, the user goes middle. This guy on the outside's in a flat, so we actually have B possibly for an outside high ball. Don't throw it, but could have been thrown maybe. Gets sacked, 4th and 13. The pressure gets in. Good job by Dez by replacing the blitzer with his user. Really good job. And we're going to see 4th and 13 over mesh concept, double crossers, double streaks. One-on-one, catches it. No, he drops it. He actually quick threw that a little bit too soon. He got scared of this pressure off the edge, but he actually had the time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken right here. He had, has the time, but felt like he didn't. Jason Witten can't hold on, and Dez up 7 right now. A chance to take a 2-possession lead. He's almost in field goal range. He's like 3 yards away from field goal range right now. And again, getting ball at half. He's in flood right now out of gun bunch, but instead of typically flood is known for this deep out route, but instead he's calling flood because he wants this stock flat because of how good it is. If this guy bails in any way, he's going to throw this flat. Let's see. Goes to the other side flat instead. That is a hot routed table route from Dez right there. 2nd and 4, we're looking to go into verticals again, putting that post or that point receiver on a post route, have an out route on the outside wide receiver, or rather the running back, and now motion him across onto a drag. I don't love this route combo, but his eyes are going immediately to the flats, and that wheel route is going to be a really good flat throw every single time on a gun bunch, so you have to respect that. Even regardless of the route combo, you are looking immediately to your flats, and you're able to hit those horizontally for really big gains. Good job by Dez. Stack while flex right here. Look at the time. He's going to be audibling into a inside zone now. You can't really blame him for that, and he's going to pick up decent yards. Actually, a good gain of 12 right there, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Now, going to another run is Dez. He's actually able to break it free. He was actually hesitating whether or not to go down, it looked like, and he gets tackled for another first down, takes a timeout of Clef's off the board. Clef only with 2 timeouts now, and now you don't want to play the... Ideally, you literally, like super ideal, you score on 4th and goal here, but I don't think you risk not scoring. So if you get the opportunity to score, I think he's going to. Looks to cut it back inside. He does, yeah. Super ideally, you'd like to fall down or whatever and milk more time, but you can't not take the 7. You're in such a favorable spot. Up 14, you're getting ball in 1:52 anyways. A stop right here, you kind of guarantee it. I don't want to say you guarantee a win, but a stop right here, you're in a really good spot. So we see a timeout right here. What happens? We're on a 2nd and 10. Yeah, so Dez called that timeout. 2nd and 10. Clef, you see him now audibly away from slot post. Dez was doing such a good job of taking away the slot post ag out here that Clef feels like he has to call a lot of bench right now. Dez is on Olsen. Jeez, who is that? I always want to say Greg Olsen. I can never remember his first name. And he's able to hit that out route. Good read by Clef. Very quick, throwing the out route on the break outside. You have to love that. Audibly now to gun tight again. Let's see what we have here. A streak going right down the middle of the field. Getting usered pretty well. Going for another out route. Scary, but Dez probably, he plays this game enough to know that you're probably not going to get this pick very often, and he ends up clicking on going for that pick. Maybe a little slow on the click on, maybe, right? Because he's just now getting out there with the click on. And goes for the pick, gets a bad pick animation behind, and wouldn't have gotten it anyways, but that gives up so much rack when he could have tackled him for a gain of 4 or so. That is a bit of a play that you need to be better on and make that tackle. Obviously, if you're Dez, I understand being so aggressive because that ends the game if you do get that pick, but it turns a 4-yard gain that would keep the clock running to a 20-yard gain that stops the clock too, right? Clef going to PA slot corner, able to pick up that protection, has everything wide open, deep. Carmichael, Dez, you can't see him behind my face cam, but he's a little confused. Let's see what happens on that right side. So watch Carmichael. So outside corner is in a 5-yard flat, it looks like. And then we have this guy also in a 5-yard flat. And what, middle third, maybe an inside quarter, right? But yeah, just wide open, blown coverage. And that's one of those things that you're able to do. Look, I talk about a lot. And against these really good players, you won't see it as often. But watch what happens right here from Clef, right? We're going to see, right, end of this play, we're going to see him come out in bunch, and he's going to audible to tight. And when this happens, you have to adjust, right? Dez has to set a bunch defense every single time here, and you have to adjust. And sometimes when you're trying to adjust, but they audible and quick snap, you're going to get blown coverages. And that's exactly what happens right here with the blown coverage. Exactly what part of Clef's game plan. And you can't blame him for it, right? Like, he takes advantage of it. Dez, though, not in a terrible spot because of the fact that he has a minute 15 with the timeout to go get points. He's up 7 and gets ball at half still. So if you can get 3 right here, get a 10-point lead, get ball at a half, I mean, anything here with the lead, getting ball at half is an amazing spot, right? Let's see, does he throw X? He does. High ball. Got it. He got it. All right, gets big hit. He's going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Got to be expecting something to attack deep or attack the sidelines or even both right here. Z spot is the play call. Looking just for a deep. Actually, it's flood. Flood. This is a hot routed corner right here. And see what we're able to attack on the right side. RB is going to have a step. No, he does not. Cooper Kupp gets hit as he catches it. And Cooper Kupp's probably very tired. Yeah, we see... I don't believe those are all... Yeah, Cooper Kupp's actually out of the game. And did Dez just call him out? Yeah, Dez... Look, Dez just had to use his final timeout right there because of how tired his team was. Which is, I mean, it's just... That is one of the things when you highball everything, your players can get tired a lot faster. Which is... It can be pretty frustrating. Going to bench pivot, I don't like this play call at all here. Okay, he's audibly out of it. Going to Saints in now. Going to be putting a streak... Right, this is going to be a streak post. Let's see the route combo. See if I'm right. Yeah, streak, post. Looking for this post over the middle or looking for this corner route. Really the two big hitters. Would like to see that X receiver on a streak, but whatever. Jeez, dude. I mean, if you're Clef, there's just nothing you can do. Oh, man, that's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad for the game of Madden. Look, users right here. Harold Carmichael able to get up. This has to be a hit. Has to be a hit. And I promise you, please don't say some dumb shit. Ah, dang, I didn't bleep myself out. Please don't say some dumb stuff saying that that Clef should have hit some button. No, I promise you, Clef's one of the best players in the world, dude. He's doing everything he can right here to knock this out. There's nothing you can do. Really frustrating from Clef's point of view, and just as like a Madden fan, I think it's really dumb. Dez, though, certainly does not feel bad. Clock is ticking. You got to be a little careful here not to screw yourself. You're in field goal range, and you got to, let's see, he's throwing the slant, gets it, trying to get out of bounds. Ooh, 13. Let's see, can he get the spike off? Plenty of time. Really, only a 6-second runoff was not bad at all. He's going to kick this field goal, and obviously a 5-second runoff. Right there for that play. Actually, underratedly, let's see, should this be a 5-second runoff? I think it shouldn't, like, he should be able to get the spike off, I think. But, yeah, 5-second runoff, dude? Really? I think that should be like an 8-9 second runoff, and he's just, I mean, shoot. Clef easily could have gotten out of here down only 7. Yeah, Dez going to make this field goal. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Dez up 10 points right now. Doing a little bit of a breakdown right here. Man, I need to get myself on an EA stream, do some breakdown with that nice little smart board or whatever they have there. Let's see. Is that a tiger? That's a hard-ass tattoo. I don't have any tattoos, but I've considered getting tattoos. I don't think I will. My father has tattoos. Dez on offense, though, right here. Inverted streak, right? Very basic route combo, right? Very basic. He knows he's playing zone. Yeah, doing a little bit different stuff on the right side, running a bench concept, and then you're going to look for that tight end coming back across. It would hit CJ2K. CJ2K down for a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 right now, and we're going to see gun bunch again to the right side right here. I would expect Dez to audible right here. I feel like he doesn't call the same formation back-to-back times too often, at least out of his base formation he's coming out in, which is bunch right now. And yeah, he is going to be audibling, but he's going to stick in. Oh, what's he doing? Yeah, so we're audibling to gun tight right here, inside zone. Got to quick snap this, got to snap it. He is able to get a pretty big run, able to get a really big run, able to get out of there. That's probably going to be gone, right? CJ2K? No way, Nolan Cromwell gets him, right? Yeah, and I mean, this is, dude, it's so hard to set up run defense if you're Clef in this situation, and he tries to make something happen to his user, just gets picked up. Great block downfield. Great blocks. No one's able to get him. Right here, nope. Yeah, Clef down 17 right now to the 17-year-old. Let's see, is he able to make anything happen on the kick return? Oh, no. Dang. I was hoping we'd be able to see some magic. That would have been pretty cool. Cliff all the way over to bench again with that halfback streak. Actually may have had it early, but going to go instead over to the corner route. Cooper Kupp gets it, stays in bounds. Clef, every second is now so valuable. Clef playing to win his first ever belt. He's 0-2 in the finals up to this point. Audibles to PA slot corner, but really, this can't be this is a really bad route combo. Like, just straight up. Unless he's going for an ag. Yeah, he's going for an ag, which, I mean, at that point, who cares? Got it! Remember, last game, Clef threw some picks on that, but is able to get it right there. Cooper Kupp with the ag catch. That's why, who cares about the route combo, dude? You have an ag, and you're right back in this game, down only 10 points. Dez back on offense. We have a 2nd and 4 right here. Pretty basic, right? I mean, we talked about this a lot. If they're pretty much, you know you're playing zone here, given the look on defense, and you know there's a good chance he blitzes, or this guy just bails. This guy bails, able to throw RB. Not many yards, but you get the idea of the progression and the thought process from Dez right there. Love seeing that, dude. Love seeing that. That kind of route combo. I'm updating Civil GG with a new offensive ebook here. I don't know when you guys are going to see this, but within the, probably if it's Saturday, within the day, or you already have it, it's already out there. Check the comment section. We're going to be utilizing some more of these route combos. I am happy to see a little bit more of a zone meta on defense right now, especially being played in the championship, but it's not zone defense. It's just because it's the best way of counteracting ag. Zones are really bad. But it gets a little bit more fun for me on offense when I get to play against zone rather than man coverage. So I am kind of excited about that. We're going to see him go back into the tight. Saints in. We have a 4th and 1 right now. This is a little bit, a little mesh concept underneath. What do we have? So we have a mesh underneath, and we have that deep post. Gonna throw it. Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, it just goes to show how bad users are, dude. Clef typically, I feel like, is someone who's known for having a pretty good user. And you just can't do anything. I'm a big believer. This is where, in no way, this isn't a good read. It isn't a good read. It's kind of a guess pass. I don't, somehow, because, I mean, let's watch this. Let's watch how fast this throw happens. And you can, I feel like it's a very risky throw. Clef takes one step back too far, but even then, I can't imagine. I don't know. I think it's a really lurkable throw. It's a little unfortunate for Clef. Now Dez is playing the clock game, right? 1st and 10, about 7 minutes left in this game, up 10. A touchdown really puts him in a great position here, but he does need to be milking the clock. 5 seconds left in the play clock. Runs the ball, gets tackled, though, for a loss of 1. Would like to see, obviously, some positive yardage, because that's one thing with trying to play conservative to get out of the game. The clock is your biggest enemy, but at the same time, you can't really only play to milk the clock, because now you just wasted a pass play that probably would have gotten you some yards, and you just went back 1 yard. Still milking that play clock all the way down, though. And we're going to see Saints in. Pressure off the edge. High ball. Good high ball. Cooper Kupp catches it. And that time, I believe that was a zone KO. Let's see on the outside right here. Was that a zone KO that just doesn't activate or doesn't get the knockout? So, yeah. So, you see the zone KO light up. Lights up again. Just doesn't get the knockout. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know. It's weird. The zone KOs are just odd. I mean, he's lighting up on that. 1st and 10. Dez going back to the same inside zone that he's been going to. Milking this bad boy down, 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 down. This time able to pick up about a yard, maybe. Nope, not a yard. 2nd and 10. I'm an idiot. 6 rushes for 96, but remember that was off that one huge run for the most part. Besides that, Clef's been playing pretty decent run defense. Not gap shooting. You really don't see much gap shooting anymore, I feel like, with how the game's played, but rather just defense or run defense by committee of getting everybody in there to really plug the holes. 2nd and 10. We're going to see another run from Dez. Maybe a little bit of a conservative play call, but wants to stay in field goal range. No, going to a pass play. Going to bench, streak up the middle. Let's see. Nope, going to the corner route. Got it, Cooper Kupp. And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. 23 seconds left. And Dez is going to be up 10. There's a pause. Okay, we're resuming. Okay. This is for a belt, boys. 1st and 10. Dez, if he scores here, 7, Clef's going to be in a spot where I'm not confident that he can come back from. Dez going for the kill. I'm surprised he's not calling inside zone. Going for the kill right here. Has it. Corner. Yep. That was a wheel route to the outside. Look, these wheels are so lethal against this. So we have slot corner to the right side, okay? So let's take, for example, we have a wheel route going to the outside left right here, right? Right? So who can play that in this situation from this defense? This guy's irrelevant. This guy can't get out there, so it's only this defender who can play this wheel. And look where he goes. He goes inside. Not sure why, but he does. Opening up that wheel route for a touchdown. Yeah. Super, super, super easy. Clef, 2nd and 10, trying to stay alive now. And he's going back to the ag to Cooper Kupp. You see, not able to get it, actually. He actually had the touchdown, not even with the ag, but the pressure was able to get in. Dez tried to get back there with his user. If you're Dez, I feel like you just fucking double-team Cooper, right? Who cares if he throws any out routes? Send pressure, that's okay, too. That's another way to be able to help negate the ags by sending pressure to make sure you can't get down the field that far. But, I mean, you gotta assume you just want to double-team Cooper. Going with the corner route this time, Jason Witten catches it in stride and gets out of bounds. 4.5 left, just over. It's down 17 as Clef again here still, all the way into PA slot corner. This hasn't really worked for him the entire game except for that one blown coverage. I guess he's just hoping for that, but I'd be surprised. Has wide, doesn't want to throw wide, going for the ag, needs the ag. Jason Witten, no sir, not able to get it. And that's an ag catch that he definitely could have easily caught right there. All the way for the bunch, going CJ2K from the left hip over to the right hip. Bench is the play call. Motioning this guy out. Streak. Gotta be looking for something vertical. Triple streaks, why not? Nope, wheel, all right. Send pressure, hit the wheel. Nope, gonna be going for the seam streak instead. Jason Witten gets it knocked out right there as well. Again, I love seeing that in Madden. It's just not super consistent for this to happen. And now that dude is lit up actually on defense. Dez, I'm not saying, I don't really know if that means Dez is getting lucky or not. It just depends on your definition of luckiness. But both those catches easily could have been made by Jason Witten on those ags. 3rd and 10 now. I'll be looking at the corner out right side, possible seam. No, we're going to a crosser on the right side now. Ooh, I mean, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Madden's gotten to a point where, like, these route combos are so... I'm drawing, but these route combos are so ugly. Like, seriously, they're so ugly. Let's see what we have. Have the crosser. Nice pocket of the defense. Gonna go turbo, I assume Clef is. Yep. Turbo. Quick audible to verticals. This time, this is first play call from bunch, I think, damn near. Going verticals, halfback wheel. Has that tight end wheel, doesn't throw it. Going for the ag instead, throws it up, and... I mean, this game's nasty. That's the ag he catches. All right. Clef, a little bit of life. Dez, good hair. Again, I think I talked about this in the last video. Not a fan of Apple AirPods. I don't really like them. Big Raycon guy. Cheaper. I think they look nicer. Not sponsored by them. Would like to be. Regardless. 1st and 10. Dez going for the quick throw halfback wheel. That's a really good way of being able to throw the ball, give yourself some potential to be able to pick up that first down in a chunk, but it's a play call where you can immediately pick up. Basically, it's an extension of the run game hitting that wheel, so I love that. Not going for anything too deep. Right? Going over here now. Basic route combo. Basic. So I don't know if Clef meant to do this, but he flips his defense, which actually gives him an advantage on that left side. And you see Dez is kind of confused by it. Takes a second. Flipping back. Actually, I think that works in Dez's favor with the play call, and he's going to have this wheel late. He knows he does. Yeah. Easy. A little bit of a different coverage on that side. I guess Clef was hoping that he'd be able to get some pass rush in because you'd have to wait. But look, this guy does play the wheel. Actually, I think this wheel could almost... No. But, yeah. Yep. Dez, 21 for 25. Really good performance so far by Dez. Just needs to put the nail in the coffin, for what lack of better word, I guess. Clef's in a different defense now for the first time. In the nickel over, 4 down linemen set, sending a lot of pressure, I would assume. Baseline nickel over, sending a lot of pressure. Dez is actually going to be passing the ball, looking to put the nail in the coffin. Has A, throws A. Jason Witten's going to get that first down. Dez, you see him kind of hold up right there, just making sure that no way possible he fights out of bounds. The clock is so important for him to keep running. This time, the clock's going to run underneath 2:30, which means the next play can take us to the 2-minute warning. That's so big for him. And yeah, he's going to start running the ball, which he rightfully should. Stretch to the left side. You see him just very basic counting right here. Slot corner to the right, knows the weak side's the left. Going to be running stretch to the left, gets picked up. Ooh, not able to hold that edge. And this is going to get taken down. Assuming Clef does not call a timeout. Going to be taken down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8 now. 1:38 left. Clef holding onto his timeouts. Don't blame him. Not a bad strategy. Has to get off the field right here, though. First down basically cooks this game because Clef will need an onside. I like the strategy from Clef, though. Hold on to your timeouts. Because if you get a stop right here, especially some kind of incompletion. Let's see. Could be an incompletion. Could be. It is. He has life. Clef actually just gave himself life. Love that clock management by Clef, actually. Clef back in offense, down 13, a minute 16 left. If he can score here, we have a ball game still. We have an opportunity for him to come back. Audibles into the gun tight. Benches the play call. Quick throw outside. Gets a good gain. Good gain after the catch for a first down, out of bounds. 16 for 28, 342 for 4 tutties and 1 interception for Clef. All the way at gun to the gun tight. Now, something to note is that this audible right here that he's doing, right, it takes up so much time. It is a quick audible, but it takes up so much time where if Clef gets tackled in bounds, unless he spikes it, he's going to hurry up and call play from bunch, which I don't think he wants to do. Everything's pretty bad. He might go for an ag. Nope, throws it away, and that's a wasted play of about 4, 5, 6 seconds right there. Good defense by Dez. Every second now is so precious, and Dez understands that, right? Dez is not an idiot. One thing I'll say is that Dez is moving these safeties down a couple steps. He did that already in this play, and I don't think there's really much need for that. I think he's doing it to help take away like the quick snap throw seam streaks, the quick snap throw high balls. But honestly, if Clef wants to throw those, I think you let him. I think you let him do that. Regardless, though, good defense, and that's a killer. Oh, that's a killer. Backs him up 15 yards. Yeah, I think just to get those 15 yards back, that's, what, 4 seconds right there? And, I mean, 58 seconds. You don't have many 4 seconds to spare, right? Jeez, that is a killer, killer, killer. 79 yards away from the tutty. Clef is sitting here thinking about what play call he should, where to go. Is he? Oh, I guess the controller. No, the controller bugged. I got to assume it's going to be some kind of ag right here. Has the tight end open, throws the tight end, looking for a rack. Going to have to hurry up now. Gotta go. Again, if he's able to score in like the next 10 seconds, you know, it could be an interesting ending. Go for the ag. Here's the opportunity. No, sir. Picked off Dez. Dez becomes the youngest champion ever. Congratulations, Dez. He's a cool dude. Hey, you made it to the end of the video, meaning that you probably enjoyed it. If you did, check out this one right here. You're going to like it even more. Or consider going in the description and check out my website, civil.gg. Learn how I play the game of John Madden Football. All right? See you in the next one.